senior reporter Rachel Kirkland, and I'm joined today by Stacy Schwartz, who is the head of U.S. Public Sector and Education for Ring Central and a board member of Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic. Welcome, Stacy.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. And we're here today to talk about Make-A-Wish. Many people are familiar with Make-A-Wish and its work of granting life-changing wishes to children with critical illnesses. So, Stacy, can you just expand on what Make-A-Wish does and why you decided to become involved in the work with it?
I became more engaged with Make a Wish Mid Atlantic about a year ago, and I was appointed to their board in February. I'm a mom. I am also at a point in my life, in my career, where I want to make sure I'm very deliberate about how I spend my time. And the mission of Make a Wish to me is one that is quite precious and quite effective. Granting life changing wishes to critically ill children, and those children grow up to be strong, healthy adults. And never forget the wishes that they were granted. And the extraordinary aspect of these wishes and what they do for a child's health to me really made me want to be a part of this organization.
And Make-A-Wish also has a special program for military families, Operation Dreammaker. Tell me more about that.
Make a Wish, of course, is a national organization, but Make a Wish Mid Atlantic really tries to take care of the community that's specific to the area. So if you think about the Washington, Maryland, Virginia area, what's unique about it, we all know, is that there's a large population of individuals whose job every day, their mission is to serve the community. And Operation Dreammaker is the Mid Atlantic Make a Wish organization's way of saying we need to really focus on a specific part of our community and do the same thing we do with Make a Wish, life changing wishes to critically ill children, but with the understanding that these children may have some unique environments, unique challenges in their lives as children of either military or could be law enforcement, first responders, veterans. Those children, have to deal with a lot of life transition, parents potentially being away, changing medical providers or medical environments while they're dealing with an illness. So we felt it was very important to single out that community and respond in a way that's unique, again, to support those whose mission is to take care of us.
Can you share about some of the wishes that Make-A-Wish was able to grant this year?
Oh, so interesting. One which sticks out in my mind, it sounds rather simple, but I happened to hear at our last meeting for Make a Wish, and we often hear from children directly after they've received their wish. A young woman who is part of a military family, and she wanted a puppy. She had a rare brain tumor and was really trying to defy all odds and really loved her dog. And her older dog was aging. And I think they knew that the existing family dog, might not make it. And not long before the older dog passed, Make a Wish was able to give this young lady a really awesome puppy that grew into, I believe it's a Great Dane puppy, who that grew into a very large dog and provided her with support as she was going through her treatment. And listen, the wishes could be much more complex and not the easiest to grant, but that puppy, grew to be a very important family member. And that young woman, as I saw her in front of me, went through her treatment with incredible grace and defied all the odds. In fact, her mom stood in front of us and said that the physicians had stated all the things that could potentially happen through her treatment. And alongside her beautiful dog, she passed through all of her treatment with flying colors, and none of the potential side effects or lingering symptoms actually occurred. While we can't attribute that exclusively to the puppy, I think it's more the determination of that young woman, and that wish was really important to her as she was trying to make her way through her treatment.
Wow, that's wonderful. Now, Make-A-Wish has a wish ball coming up in February. It's a major fundraiser for the organization. What can people expect at this event?
Well, first of all, it's a wonderful event. It's going to be held on Saturday, February 25th of next year at the Ritz-Carlton in Washington, D.C. For me, my first wish ball was last year. Just a wonderful event, extremely well attended. Folks from government, industry, community, uh, other philanthropic organizations. Over 600 guests were in attendance last year, and last year we broke a record of over $1 million in donations. We have also children who have either come through the other side of a treatment plan and have had a wonderful wish, and they get to actually speak to folks in the audience about how important that wish was to them. And it really is an uplifting event, and it's wonderful to see the community really rallying around such a noble cause.
Wonderful. How else can people get involved in Make-A-Wish?
Well, a couple of ways. Certainly, any individual can donate whatever is possible for them as individual donors. Certainly, the other aspect is if you're involved with an organization, you can certainly ask your organization to participate on any regular basis. And for those folks that work within large organizations and you might have a giving campaign, you can look into your giving campaign and see if, in fact, Make a Wish Mid Atlantic is a part of that giving campaign. We are linked with the United Way, and you can certainly give, again, whatever it is you can. And then, lastly, if you are so inclined and you are part of any type of business, small to large, we would really love for you to get a table, to sponsor an event, to sponsor Operation Dreammaker. I think many of us around the Washington, D.C., Baltimore area all have a great deal of respect for the community, the diverse community we have here, and certainly for the children of all the families. And Operation Dreammaker being something that's unique to our area, Operation Dreammaker is something that individuals can actually contribute to as well.